he's too phone?
Yeah, he's too good for you. Oh my gosh. Aklo's saying, hold it, all right? I got other matters.
Please. No autographs.
Top player house, with all the invitees. I think it's when he's in the grid, he's in the crowd.
It's different skills.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's like net play versus in person. You can have the best connection ever, but you're in your room at the end of the day.
And your
that's
DJ's all
different.
comfy and whatnot.
When the lights are on, it's different.
It is different. Do you wear headphones when you play?
I used to, but I ended up getting way too distracted, and so now I just have to raw dog it. And it's unfortunate because I still get distracted by the crowd, but I need the game sounds now.
I need the
at
crowd
some point,
noise.
Oh, really?
I need the energy.
You feed off of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I feel like I play better when the lights are a little bit brighter, and if the stakes are a little bit lower, I start doing dumb things.
And I think that Hungrybox is kind of like that too. I think that Hungrybox, he's been playing for so long, he's low-key kind of seen it all, and I think that a certain part of him needs that fire underneath him.
Yeah, absolutely. The lights are very bright, and Hungrybox is looking very bright right now.
Yes.
Was able to get it was 3 up throws in order to get to the top platform, and Aklo was trying to DI down and out, not trying to DI up and in for that kind of homey DI,
Nice.
but Hungrybox was ready for it, fell with each back air. Ended up getting this second rest here, was not able to close it out, or second rest, the first rest, I guess, for the set here.
Yeah, and there's something interesting there because and the taunt immediately, making a statement again. But yeah, something interesting there because Hungrybox at first did the carry off the top into the combo with the up throws, right? But then the second stock, he was like, I'm just going to rip the rest. And I wonder if part of that is like conditioning, where he's like, okay, you're expecting to throw, you might want to DI off stage to try and not avoid that tech chase, and then I'm just going to rest and you're not going to be ready for it. But Aklo, of course, was clearly very ready for it. He hit like 3 SDI inputs, so you can't catch him slacking.
Yeah, absolutely not. But Aklo has brought this back down to even, but an unfortunate DI on that back air is not going to quite do it. Still great short.
Wow.
Still working his edge guard, though. Hungrybox is got the trade on that edge guard there. And, why does that box go so far?
Yeah, and you know that's what Hungrybox is saying in his head. He's not surprised. He's just like, dude.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yes, very disappointed. And a little mad.
And maybe a little mad.
Nice catch on the drift there. Yeah, Hungrybox putting himself closer into the middle of the stage to try and bait something out of Aklo, and then eventually wants to drift to the safety of the ledge, right? But Aklo's on that next level. He knows that that's going to happen.
Great forward smash there. That forward smash is barely weaker than rest. It is so strong.
It's really strong, and you need to be ready for it because if you don't DI it well, it can send you like to the Shadow Realm in an instant.
Yeah, normally, again, going for these different up throw chains. And Aklo's been really consistent with the DI every single time, but you don't want to get grabbed in the first place.
Exactly, and he didn't quite get it out, but he got the slight DI, which makes me think that he got pulled in the middle of the left. It's not that he didn't react to the situation, it was just that he was a tiny bit, maybe even just a frame late on that.
Less than a frame.
Yeah, actually, you're right. If it was just pulled a different way. Wow. And I respect that air dodge. I think that Hungrybox, like, when he starts out a set versus Fox, I've watched a lot of Hungrybox's sets as a puff player, but when he starts out a set versus a Fox, usually when he gets you off stage in that close position, he's looking for like a shine stall or a delayed double jump or a low up B or something like that. Typically, he has a little bit of a blind spot at the beginning of the set if you just immediately rip the double jump side B or immediately rip the double jump air dodge. Air dodge not as much because he's in the right position, but if you just immediately go to ledge, sweet spot the ledge, sweet spot with side B the ledge, he's not quite expecting that because he knows that everyone knows his stature and they're like, I'm not going to get away without versus Hungrybox. And so he's like, okay, well, I'm not going to cover it until you prove to me that you're willing to like face the bull head on,
Yes, exactly. I think, one of the things that Hungrybox is really good at is going for specific gambits. There will be times where Hungrybox will present a specific option, like knowing that's like, okay, I'm gonna mix him up with this, right? Like a cheeky Nair rest, shout out to Firepuff 12.
Yeah, and he can feel omniscient in that way because he plays these favorable mix-ups depending on who you are and what he knows about you and how he knows that you're gonna operate. And so sometimes when he plays against a Fox and he has a read on their habits, he just gets it right every single time.
And he'll do it in situations where it is maximizing your potential outcome on it, where if I land this, I'm out to a huge lead. If I don't, I'm fine. I'm not like risking too much, right?
Yeah, and I've even seen Hungrybox, which is something that is amazing, where I can see that he knows something and he knows a read, and I don't know exactly when he gets the read, but I know that he saves it until the last second when it's really important. He'll let you get away with it, let you think that he doesn't know, and then pull it out at the last second.
Yeah, Aklo absolutely popping off, juggling Jigglypuff all across Final Destination. Built up a lot of percent there. Unable to quite close it out, but at 63%, you tag in one hit, one up smash here is going to do the trick.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
I think barely maybe could have gotten the rest, but it was so tight at that point that I totally understand not going for the risk.
Yeah, maybe you needed like 5 more percent to get a comfortable rest like that. But that up smash is a great option, especially out of shield, because you have the hitbox behind you. She kind of scoops from behind. So really great option if they're trying to cross up your shield to avoid the shield grab.
If you do it perfectly, it's only 1 frame slower than shield grab. So generally speaking, if you can shield grab them for it and they just do it behind because they think that that's going to make them safe, they're not safe. You can just do the up smash and it's basically the same frame data. Yeah, and then Hungrybox knows now that the whole dynamic has shifted, so he's playing it a lot more safe. But Aklo, the one time that he bites and drifts in, is ready for it immediately with that short up air.
Really great job sending out that raw up air to be able to close out that stock. It is so difficult for... This is a bad matchup for Puff, don't get me wrong, but it is so tough to find that kind of opening with Fox.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, in Melee, like, there's... Oh my god.
Yep.
You gotta land at some point. But yeah, in Melee, there's some situations, like a tech roll is a perfect illustration. There's only so many options you can do in a tech roll. With Drift, there's a million different things, of different specific nuances that you can drift, right?
Tens of thousands of potential inputs.
So many permutations. And so to find that specific one, you really need to be like clued into what they're thinking, not just like what you think they're going to do generally. You need to like specifically like know their motivations, know when they're going to do it, know why they're going to do it, all that stuff.
Yeah, ooh, a nice jab. Up smash looking like 64. Fox out there is going to close it out. And now we are down to the last stock of this game, too.
And that's how you know that Aklo is an experienced player versus Hungrybox, is that Hungrybox has gotten these leads on FD, and he has not been able to really close it out, like get a bunch of percent, you know, whatever, right? Aklo has been patient. He's not overextending. He's saying, okay, you might have the stock lead, but if you don't get any more percent, I can even it up in one hit. And now it's paying off in a big way because he has this percent lead going into the last stock.
Yeah, and that air dodge was a little dicey there, but was able to make it back. And now, I like that first option with the dash attack, but a forward air was nice, DI'd into it, but wasn't able to follow up afterwards. And this is real spooky. Aklo with a little bit of a percent lead, but now they are playing very patiently right now.
Yeah. Oh my god, no up smash that time. Was a little bit scared of Hungrybox DIing a little bit too high. It's not really easy to react at that point, so just has to go off vibes.
Oh, wow.
Tries to rip the up smash, a little bit of impatience. The shine turnaround backer was perfect there to stuff out Hungrybox's option, and he barely gets the up tilt.
Aklo taking it at the very end there, stuffing the approach. We have seen the power of up tilt this entire weekend. I saw it with Ketbot for sure, and now we see it here. How good that is. It's a fast disjoint move that's so great in neutral, and it's so hard to get past an approach.
Yeah, and it's a little bit weaker when you're using it in the air versus on the ground, but on a stage like FD, against a character like Puff, if you know your percents, it's still an amazing tool, right? Especially because it starts killing around the same time that your up throw up air stops working, right? So you can kind of substitute it very cleanly when you're trying to look for those landings.
Now, we are tied up. Aklo looking to bring it to winners finals here. Hungrybox always wants the W.
Of course, of course. No matter how many years he has under his belt, how many years of his life he's dedicated to this game, the fire has not wavered. He wants the win more than ever.
There are people that will certainly start going to tournaments and their heart's not really in it. I don't think Hungrybox has ever not been fully emotionally invested in every single tournament match, whether it's an 8-person bracket or an 800-person bracket.
Yeah, he might go into a set not being invested, but as soon as it gets real, as soon as he has the inkling that he might lose, I know that he's locked in every single time. And that's the heart of a warrior right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, also something interesting, something that's been kind of changing a little bit over time. You see here the patented Hungrybox on Dreamland. That's what you always think of, right? When he loses a game. But we're seeing FOD, and I kind of agree with this because the thing is, on Dreamland, you think about how patient Aklo was on FD, and now all of a sudden he has a whole other dimension with the platforms to circle camp, whatever you want to call it. And so Hungrybox is like, I don't want to deal with that. I just want to scrap. I want to get rests and maybe even save Dreamland until game 5.
No, that is absolutely such a great point. I've actually been saying for a long time that I think if a Fox is willing to commit to it, Dreamland is a pretty good stage for him versus Punk.
Yeah.
If you just circle camp, we see that down there.
Nice.
And we get this edge guard, and now off to a hot lead. 4 stocks to 2 versus Aklo.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You get them off stage that much more because the stage itself is that much smaller. And so Hungrybox really just playing to the player, and I think that Aklo, like you were saying, is one of those Foxes that would be willing to commit to that if that's what it takes, right? And I agree with you because, yes, Fox has a harder time killing, but if he can get the lead on Dreamland, it can become a nightmare for you because you're trying to catch him and you're like 10 times as slow as him in every conceivable way.
It's tough. It's tough to catch that guy. But back air in the back air, and Aklo has completely evened this up so quickly. 2 stocks apiece, but now back off stage, and Hungrybox is able to close out that edge guard. Dead at 74%. Clean 1 stock lead for Hungrybox.
Yeah, and again, you need to be careful every single time that you're off stage for going for that shine stall because HBox is by default extremely ready for it. So against what most people against, it's like, I wasn't expecting the shine stall. He's ready for it every single time.
Went for the... I like the up smash there too. Went for the forward smash, wasn't able to connect, and this is looking dire for Aklo, and Hungrybox able to close it out. A clean 2 stock in this game 3.
Yeah, and he knows that at that position, he can just barely get off stage. And so he knows that Aklo is going to bank on that and be like, okay, I'll just get the ledge as quick as possible. Just double them straight to it. And so Hungrybox just, might as well, right? You might as well put out that fair. And he was able to get there just in time. And now we're going to Pokemon Stadium, which is another very, very hard stage for Hungrybox. But
this is a very, very silly stage. Obviously, the transformations are going to be such a volatile factor in this matchup. There are some. Okay. I thought something hot was about to happen, but much ado about nothing.
Yeah. The only thing that I will say is genuinely good for Puff in this stage is that no matter what permutation of spot on the stage and tech, if you get them teching on the side platforms off to the up throw, you can pretty much always get there for the RTC rest. On Dreamland, if you up throw center stage or whatever and then they tech roll right, it can be really hard to get all the way over there.
Oh, great call out on that side B. Aklo loves that side B slip off on the platforms. Hungrybox ready for it with an up air to rest.
I think Hungrybox saw that Aklo was kind of telegraphing it. Again, like I said, sometimes Aklo has a game where he's like, this is a side B game, and Hungrybox was like, okay, I know what you want. If you're gonna side B, you're gonna do it in a way where I can't punish it, quote unquote, but he can.
Yeah, we see it again, and Aklo will do that on stages like Battlefield as well, when they're coming down from the Angel platform as a way to just disengage really quickly on the top platform.
Oh, nice.
Didn't matter that the tree was coming up. Hungrybox was able to speed up the rest, jumping up into Fox.
In fact, the only thing that might have mattered about that is that might have actually made the difference in terms of the star KO, right? Because if he was on the ground, then it might have been a little bit too low. I think with that, it would have been either way.
Started on the platform and didn't start rising until after the up throw.
You're right.
I think it just changed the timing on the Jigglypuff up throw, but
Hungrybox is ready, of course.
Wild interaction. And this was a real back and forth. It seems like those first 4 stocks just got... Aklo, you're crazy. You're crazy. Stop it. You're too much.
You're swagging out even when you're supposed to be doing nothing, Aklo. You're in detention and you're still drawing crazy art in your on your notebook. But yeah, this is so tight. This isn't the last stock, but it certainly feels like it sometimes. Oh my god, amazing option tech, and then the slide off as well with the fastball to go to ledge.
Fox got up aired on the right platform at 60 and somehow made it Puff's problem.
yes. And that's something that Aklo is very good at. He's very good at making it Jigglypuff's problem in any given situation.
Yeah. Oh, great job getting that last frame of the forward air. It looked like was able to close out that edge guard. Hungrybox looking to close it out in this game 4. Aklo trying to bring it to a game 5.
Yeah, and I want to point out that Hungrybox has been stone cold this whole time. I don't know. It seems like he's viscerally upset about something. Like we're not even seeing the normal like emotion going on when he gets these kills and he's close to winning. It's just a blank stare. It's scary.
I can tell you what's upsetting Hungrybox. It starts with an R and it ends in monster. Quite upsetting for me too, actually.
Oh yes, those wounds do not heal that quickly.
Absolutely not. He wants a W today to get that taste out of his mouth, and it looks like he might be able to get it with his edge guard.
Wow, and again, Aklo. Oh my God!
Okay, no,
Wow.
Hungrybox takes a 3-1 over Aklo despite a valiant effort from Aklo at the end there. A real heater of a game 4. Aklo was looking so hot there for a moment, but unable to close it out. Hungrybox takes it, goes on to winners finals.
Yeah, amazing showing from Hungrybox. Even on a stage like that, still just, getting it done. And again, those edge guards were coming out in spades for Hungrybox.